Hey Mark here, I have a really fun giveaway for you. I have 5 Blu-ray copies of the 2025 romance film Regretting You up for grabs. And if you'd like to win a copy, just shoot me a message and be like, hey Mark, I would love to win a copy of Regretting You. The cast is great. Dave Franco, Allison Williams, Willa Fitzgerald, Scott Eastwood, Mason Thames, who's on a huge 2025, McKenna Grace. It's just a old school romance based on a book by Colleen Hoover. Everyone loves her now. It's big. So listen, I just want to give out some movies and I want y'all to win it. If you're interested in winning a copy, just shoot me a message and let me know. Be like, Mark, I would love a Blu-ray copy of Regretting You. When life pulls you down, love lifts you up. Regretting You movie is now available at participating retailers from Paramount Pictures.
Hello and welcome to Movies, Films, and Flicks. I am Mark Hoffmeyer, and joining me, Megan Hoffmeyer.
Sarah Newark, DJ Valentine, Billy Business, and Brendan Peters. Zanandi Boetes. It's Nathan Leahy, it's David Cross, it's Jake Lewitt, Norbert Morvan, it's Lisa Leahy, Joey Lewandowski, John Levingood, Professor Mike Dillon, Nick Rehak, Niall Moore, Adam Youngblood Hunt, Eric Hoffmeyer, it's Johnny Nunn. Hello and welcome to Movies, Films, and Flicks. I am Mark Hoffmeyer, and joining me is somebody who's going to be wearing seven different masks during this episode. It's Zanandi Boetes.
7
he has so many different masks in H20. Just the research. I don't like that one. Well, I don't like that one. Let's do a CGI one. And then, yeah, there's a bunch of different masks in this movie.
I wish I kind of did the same with the cars, because it kind of starts off with he's just like, nah, I'm gonna get a new car. I hate this car. It's just like steal a new car. You should have just continued to like steal different cars, because the cars is also a theme with Janet Leigh's car from Psycho doing a cameo. Yeah. And like, it would have been funny if he just like dumped every car, every second scene and just get a new car. Like,
shows up in a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
And about 40 cop cars behind him.
Exactly.
Do you remember that data article I did where I figured out how many times he had to stop for gas?
Oh, yeah. How many times was it? I can't remember the conclusion.
Well, it's like October 29th, he steals Langdon in a 1971 Buick Skylark.
Yeah.
And then there's a grandfather clock that says 5:30 p.m. So we know that. Then October 31st, 9 a.m., he steals a 1956 International Harvester Travail at the rest stop. He steals from the mom. What a jerk. He doesn't kill him, so that's good. And then October 31st, he arrives in the Northern California city. And then October 31st, 1 p.m., like it's around lunchtime. That's when he follows Lori from the downtown area to find out where the school is. So it took him longer than it should have to get from Illinois to California. So like, yeah, he had a Buick Skylark, and I figured out the mileage that Buick they average 15 miles per gallon, and they have a 15.2 gallon gas tank, which can get them 228, which can, like, a full tank can get you 228 miles on the highway. And so he had a map, I guess. He didn't have smartphones, didn't exist yet. So he mapped out his route, and like I said, to make it in 29 hours, like the state map states, he would have to drive 68 miles per hour. I think he slowed down to about 63.2 on the road. I don't see him driving fast. Does Michael Myers drive fast?
Listen, I was going to interrupt you because, I mean, if we see how he drives in general, it's very slow. So the slow part makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally looks like someone who's learning to drive. That's how slow he drives. So, like, yeah, I think that explains why it takes so long to fucking get there.
I hope he's in the right lane, because there's a fast lane, there's a slow lane. I hope he stayed in the slow lane. Otherwise, he would be under 20 miles under the speed limit on there. And then, so I also figured out, I also figured out I had to use his blinker at least 17 times. I just wanted to put that out there.
Right. Nice.
At least 17 times based on the direction that he drove from. And then I figured out how many times did he have to stop for gas? I think he had to make at least 9 pit stops to refuel. So he had to fill up that Skylark at least 9 times in a perfect.
Imagine the people at the rest stop. Like, they'd be like, "Who is this guy? Oh, he's just in the Halloween spirit, I guess, with his mask and all." Like,
is he siphoning gas? Because
Maybe.
No cops are chasing him.
No.
And he's stopping during the day. Like he had to stop a couple times at night, obviously, but he also drove during the day. So
It's hard seeing him pay for gas, right?
yeah.
I just can't see that happening. So then I think you're right. He's probably just siphoning gas wherever he can in some dark alley in a small town he passes through. I don't know.
And he can't replace a
What do
flat
you
tire.
think?
He can't replace a flat tire. So he just
See,
waits in a
because
bathroom.
I don't know if he can do the whole gas thing.
He must, but that it's the same car. So he got there. So it was 98. So you had to go inside to pay, I think. Like I used to go in with cash, like 15 on 4. And
Yeah,
so, I mean, but also if he just kept stealing gas, there's a chance he would be followed. And so
exactly.
so maybe he's just stopping at night next to a car, so he gets a hose, right? Opens up a gas tank, puts the hose in there, and then he puts the hose on his mouth, sucks on it, and then quickly puts it into his car. So he's lifting his mask up to suction gas. He did this
It's
at least 9
honestly
times.
at least 9 times. It makes more sense than him paying for gas. I just don't see that happening.
So then he had to spend a lot of time looking for quiet places. And then if the tank's only a quarter full, he probably at least 9 times he had to stop and get gas. I don't think he's killing gas station owners, do you? I mean, I guess
No,
he could
because
walk.
again, they would be like, oh my goodness, a madman's on the run because it's like this guy in a mask. He's not really like, traveling incognito. Also, he has the same car. Again, that would have been great for my little suggestion of switching cars all the time. But no, he's definitely not killing people because, again, the whole country would be looking for him. That might also explain why it took him so long to get to California because he's looking for inconspicuous cars to get some gas in small towns.
He can't be on the news because Lori might see it. Like
that too.
A masked man has been stealing gas, making his way to California. Lori would be like, "Oh shit!"
Exactly.
So then he's just he's driving slow and just stopping occasionally to siphon gas. Not at least 9 times.
At least 9 times. Yeah, that number stays the same, obviously. But yeah, his modus operandi changes a bit.
It makes him much less scary.
It does. Listen, the whole driving thing, I mean, kind of just because he looks kind of stupid in a car. I don't know. Like this big guy with a mask in the car, and then he drives so slow. It's not really, he's not helping his image out with that one.
Does he wear the mask? Does he have eyeballs? He has eyeballs.
Does he? He has eyeballs. We see the reflection of, who's it, Jimmy?
But they got shot out of him.
His eye.
In the second one.
But we know that this franchise does not care about continuity. So
I think I love this movie. I saw this when I was a sophomore in high school, and I had the time of my life. I went with a bunch of seniors, and I just loved it. I absolutely adored this movie.
It's so fun.
That being said, the Halloween franchise is probably my least favorite horror franchise because it's like, hey, we're gonna do 1 and 2. And then we're gonna do a weird 3, and then we're gonna do 4, 5, and 6 and kill Lori. But then we're gonna do something that ignores those and does 1 and 2, and then we're gonna do a remake, and then we're gonna remake one in 2018 where it's like, hey, none of them existed except for the first one. And it's like I don't like this one.
It's very much all over the place. Yeah. Listen, no, I hear you. It's like a whiplash. Like every new film is just a whiplash.
If I took a franchise, if they're like, Mark, direct the new Scream film, and like in a good world where there's not so much like crap going on, I would just between all the actors and drama. If there was no drama, they're like, Mark, direct Scream 7 Cream. Seven Cream.
Yeah.
I would just include everything. Just
100%.
Everything.
Everything.
Like, nobody dead would come back. Everything would come back. Like I would include it all. I wouldn't just be like, no, look, only 1 and 2 happened, and just this is this world. Like
exactly. And I mean that's why the Scream franchise is so solid and is my favorite horror franchise. Because the continuity is there, because they keep it so tight, because every movie is actually good. we can rank the Scream movies all the live long day, but they're all good. That's like the point. That's the bottom line. That's difficult for a franchise and a horror franchise. Like, they're not historically known for, like, those attributes. So yeah, like Halloween is a great example of the opposite of consistency and not retconning everything.
Melissa Barrera has a ghost dad in Five Cream that she talks
Right?
to.
A ghost dad. Like, I was so glad, like, the first time we saw her in Scream 6, she's with the therapist, because, yeah, girl, if you see your ghost dad and talk to him, you need to go to therapy. Maybe drink some pills.
She's
maybe
talking to
some
her
medication.
Wait, ghost dads are real in this world.
Well, in her imagination.
Yeah, interesting.
Some people need medication.
I just thought I thought that was a real ghost dad in her car. Like, hey, there's ghosts. I need to look into this. We'll talk about it for a Halloween episode. Back to Halloween H20.
Yeah. Let's leave that for the because the Scream 6. We need to talk about Scream 5 Cream to talk about 6 Cream. So we'll leave that for the Halloween episode.
Oh, 5 and 6 Cream. You maniacs.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I gotta tell you too, Jamie Lee Curtis in this movie is awesome. And her arc in this film is way better than the new Halloween films. She's a met, and Hartnett's great in it too. Like, he knows exactly what pills she needs. She wakes up screaming. She had a real rough marriage. They have to lie about their identity. It's been 20 years. Like, even her son because his son has lived this his entire life. And she's like, you're killing me, Mom. But he's not even a brat though. Like, you watch some movies.
He's not.
Yeah. And kids are brats.
I love him in this.
I hate movies when kids are just brats from the jump. In this movie,
yeah,
I've had nothing but trauma my whole life, Mom. Like, I just want something, just please. Like, just
exactly. And he's so good where he tells her, like, you're not supposed to be my responsibility. Like, yeah. And his voice breaks a little. Like, he's just so great in this, and his character too. I mean, I was just about to ask you, which of these characters do you see in the Scream movie, in the Scream franchise? Because that was a tough one for me. Because these characters aren't that sassy, bratty characters. Like, they're not on that level. Honestly, for me, it's Ronnie, like LL Cool J. And also, I would love to. Can you imagine how epic that would be? Having LL Cool J in a freaking Scream movie.
And he would live too. You can't kill LL.
I would die.
Yeah, he would do, because
that would be amazing.
JGL wouldn't be in there because he's too sassy. He's funny though. Hey, someone busted up your kitchen pretty good. I love it. Sarah, she's just a human hornball. And Charlie, no, they wouldn't be in a Scream film, would they?
I guess they can, but I just don't see it.
No.
They don't really stand out to me as, oh yeah, like some of the other films we talked about and some of those characters. Like Ronnie feels like the one that works the best, just because, like, he is into this quirky thing. I also love that LL Cool J gets to live again. Like, yeah. Again, yes, can't kill him. He never dies.
Mindhunters, Deep Blue Sea, can't kill LL.
Exactly, can't kill LL. And yeah, and because he's got the most comedy of all the characters, really. He brings that funny. And then he's like trying to be this fantasy writer, which kind of can play into the Scream universe that's all about movies. So I can see that. I can see Ronnie.
Give me one more book and I'll go work for your dad.
He might be like the new writer for the new Stab movie. They hired him, like, he got his big break. And he's writing the new Stab movie.
And
that'd be so cool because there's a lot of Scream references, obviously, in Halloween H20. Besides the fact that they added a lot of the Scream scoring, Beltrami, in post-production. Like, there's a lot of little shout outs to, they watch the second Scream, the two girls when they're getting ready to go out, like Scream 2's in the background. A lot of little stuff. So it would be actually so cool if Ronnie ended up in a Scream movie.
7 Cream.
Well,
Back to
If
Hollywood.
that doesn't happen, definitely 8 cream.
Oh, 5 cream. Jeez Louise. And I like Ronnie, but I hate when Laurie's about to stab Michael to death and he's like, it's enough. I hate that trope in movies where like someone's been hunting you your entire life, Zanandi, and you're just whacking this person on the head with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like, that's enough, Zanandi. I'll be like, yo, get his knees. Like
Exactly.
after his
Please
head
go
is
for
done.
the knees.
Yeah. After his head is done, get his knees. You know, like get his feet. You know, like where's my butcher knife? Like let's chop him up. Like let's separate his parts.
Let's end this.
Yeah.
End this.
Like, and what's not let him out of sight. Like I would put a table on top of him and sit. You know, I would like 4 tables. Just let's just kill this guy. And then and then also too, good old Will Brennan. He takes the gun from her and then like murders Ronnie.
Oy vey.
Or
Right?
almost murders Ronnie. And you're like, guys, let Laurie work. Like let her get her business done because she can take care of it. So yeah.
Yeah, no, Will trying to be the savior, and then he always ends up shooting the black guy dead. I mean, he shot him, but like luckily not dead. But then he immediately gets cut by Michael, which I guess. Don't be a hero, Will.
Well, that's sucky. Yeah.
You're not the final girl, Will.
That'd be funny if everyone like Laurie gets murdered and then it becomes this 20-minute chase scene between Adam Arkin and Michael Myers. Imagine that movie.
And everyone's just like, what's going on here?
Like he does everything she does, crawling under tables. And
the new Scary Movie should do that.
Yeah.
They should like have this guy character that's like so tired of the final girl trope. He's trying his best to be the new final girl. Like, it's the dude's time. And he's just being ridiculous. Kind of like the opposite of Leslie. So he does like, so it's like the opposite of Leslie Vernon, where you follow the point of view of the person who wants to be the last one standing. that would be a fun spoof.
I remained a virgin.
Yeah, and for what? I didn't have sex. And for what? Come on, I deserve to be the final one.
Yeah, and they just get stabbed. Oh, yeah, good old Will. And then
nobody likes virgins anymore.
Molly wouldn't be in Scream.
Yeah, no, she's too soft.
Yeah,
she's way too soft. Scream characters aren't soft. None of them are.
That's a good point.
They're tough. They're scrappy. Yeah, they're gutsy. They're quick with their mouths. They're sassy. That's your typical Scream character.
Yeah, she could have been a Barrymore type, but no. Yeah, no Michelle Williams. But she's great. Oscar winner. Can we talk about how great the ending of this movie is where Laurie's like, I'm going to fight this dude.
Yeah. You go. This is my time.
I wrote down the final fight. She's like, all right, y'all, get the hell out of here. She doesn't say it like that. All right, y'all, get out of here. I'm going to fight this guy. But I
love how Frankenstein was the inspiration for her eventually. When they're in class and they're discussing Frankenstein. Oh, yeah. And she's like, come on, you guys, did you not read it? Frankenstein.
Yeah, and then Michelle Williams drops the movie. Michelle Williams drops that fact on her, like in the first one.
Yeah.
This one was supposed to be an all-girl boarding school, and there was a copycat killer.
I read about the copycat killer.
And it was Charlie, but then Charlie, the kid, took the role realizing he thought he was going to be the copycat, but then they changed everything. He was just a horny kid. And then, I mean, that's for the better. I think it's good. But okay, she goes on the offensive. She gets an axe. She walks into the school. She hits him in the shoulder. Then he slashes her arm. Like, I like the table scene. It doesn't make much sense, but I don't care. It looks great. Then she hits Michael with a flagpole. Then she javelins him at him. Then she grabs some knives. There's almost a kitchen fight, which I love. He blocks a slash with a knife drawer. Then she stabs him a lot. Ronnie the bozo. I put not good Ronnie when he stops her. And then she steals a van and chops his head off. And I was kind of wishing that they would thumb wrestle. But when he reaches out the hand, I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Wrestle. 1, 2,
that was
3,
so corny. It would have been funny.
1,
it would have
2,
been funny.
3, 4. But yeah, I mean, I like it. Like, it's one of those movies where it's like, I've had enough of this. and then I'm gonna go fight. And she's not like a super uber badass. Like she's just scrappy and goes back into fights, is done with it. And I
Yeah,
love that. Like I think it's a really
she's had
interesting
enough.
way to do this. And like I know that that Jamie Lee Curtis, her comments about this movie are kind of weird because she's like, I did it for the money. I didn't really
Mm.
like it. But then I listened to the commentary. She's like, yeah, it was a payday movie for me, but I suggested we do it. And it was my suggestion all those years ago. And she's the one who pushed for her to be an alcoholic. She's the one who pushed for her to be flawed. And she also during the commentary, she's like, I like this movie. Like she looked at Steve Miner and then she's like, I really like this movie. So then she kind of talks smack about it, which kind of annoys me. But
Yeah, she had a tough time because I also read she said in an interview about like how she was actually she wished she never did it when she learned that Deborah Hill, who was the co-creator of the characters with Carpenter, because she would have originally been on board. And then like she was like, yeah, when who's the other producer who ended up producing? Mustafa.
yeah, Mustafa
When
Akkad.
he- yeah, she was like, yeah, like that didn't sit well with her. And she wanted Deborah to be there because of the way that Deborah understood the characters. So I think maybe, yeah, like Jamie Lee Curtis felt she had to push a lot more than she originally anticipated. Yeah, no, I feel like she wasn't really a fan. And she was also very adamant about them not showing the twist ending, which the next movie starts with, yeah, with the ambulance and then, oh, he's not dead.
So bad.
Like that whole thing. She was like, that's not going into the film. I refuse. It won't. So then, yeah, they just shot it like at the end of production, but yeah, kept it for the beginning of the next one.
And then she got paid $10 million to come back and then gets killed.
Yes.
But like I found this other per the commentary, she goes, this is what she says. She stops running emotionally, spiritually, and physically and faces him. And she's like, we created a scenario whereby Lori turns the table and says, you know what? Fuck it. If I'm going to die clean because the life I'm living now is no life. I'm not alive in this life. When you're running and afraid your whole life, you have no life. And then there was a real deep message in the film of facing fear and living in truth. If you face the fear, you can live. If you don't face the fear, you're dead anyway. So it's, I don't know, it's just odd. Like this commentary, she was all about it. And then I read interviews where she didn't like it. And then I read again where she's like, no, I do like it. So it's, I feel like she has a conflicted relationship with it, with all the studio meddling and the Weinsteins and all that. But
Yes, exactly.
this movie's a lean and mean 80 something minute movie. It's effective and it builds to a neat ending. Hartnett's an interesting character. I mean, you have Michelle Williams and what, like, like, but yeah, there's really nothing to it aside from her facing, I don't know, her fears.
Yeah, that's exactly. I would say Halloween H20 was good in the sense that it gave us a Laurie that was ready to fight and not take Michael's shit anymore. And it also gave us the start of Josh Hartnett's career. I would say those two things. And another film where LL Cool J survives. So yeah, those three things I would rate as my top three reasons why I like Halloween H20.
There's nothing to it. And also, like, when he kills those kids in the beginning, he murders one of the kids and he places him up against a door. So Jimmy, no,
Yeah.
wait, no, Tony. He's found with a knife in
Tony,
his
yeah.
back, standing up. So when the lady opens the door, he falls into it. So like
Yeah.
Michael Myers stayed in this house, rummaged through all of Nurse Chambers' files, and then
Mhm.
and then she goes next door, calls the cops, and then what's his plan in this scene?
I mean, he was looking for Loomis, right?
Yeah,
Because, yeah.
and he's dead.
So I'm like, was he planning on killing Loomis? And then he got there and he learned that Loomis was dead. Or was he trying to find out if Loomis knows where Laurie is?
Dude's been around for 20 years chilling.
Yeah, and I mean that all his son is 17, she was 17. How does he even know that?
He
Like,
can't.
did he stalk her? And then he was like, cool, I'm gonna go kill Loomis first now, then I'm coming back. And then he drove all the way to kill Loomis. I need to find Loomis die. And he was like, shit, I wish I could stalk two people at the same time in different states. But he couldn't. And then he drove all the way back. Like, what? What? was the plan? Mark, help me out here.
Okay. He goes to nurse chambers, finds the. They should never have a Laurie Strode file. They should call her Belinda Carlisle or something, or a weird name.
Agree.
And
Yeah.
so maybe he showed up. He's like, well, I'll make I'll make some lemon out of lemonade. Like, wait, if life give you lemons, make lemonade. He's all bummed. So then he searches the files, find out where she lives. He finds out where she lives, which is crazy. That's just in a file cabinet in his home that Michael Myers could be around. And then
Would Loomis know that?
And then he wants to steal Chambers' car again. So it's, yeah, I don't know if he would know that.
Because I mean, she changed her identity and everything to get away from him. I don't think it would be clever if some doctor in the suburbs has your new address.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's not a complete witness protection program that she's under, but still, I don't know if Loomis would even know where she is.
So then he gets it. But then he waits around to kill Chambers, but then he just kills JGL in spite. And then he kills her because he's just like, I'm here. Then he steals her car. But he kind of bungles it because as soon as Chambers sees that someone's in her house, they call the cops. So the cops are coming.
Yep.
And he needs a car. But he probably could have left a long time ago. He didn't have to wait in that house.
He didn't have to. But I think he couldn't help himself. He was so angry that he couldn't kill Loomis that he just had to kill.
Yeah. I'm going to kill Chambers. Why not? And then he kills JGL with an ice skate in the face. Jeez Louise.
Right? My favorite.
JGL
How do you
iced.
say? Off-camera kill.
Yeah, off-camera kill. That was a fun little shock. Then he steals the car. But then he hunts Charlie and Sarah. And he strings his body. He strings up Charlie's body. Also, he hangs up Sarah in the kitchen with lights in a matter of minutes.
I mean, well, we know he's freakishly strong.
Yeah.
The stuff that he has done throughout his murdering career, there's been some impressive stuff.
And he likes to do stuff like that. Remember in The Curse of Michael Myers, he strings up a dude in a tree in about 4 minutes?
He loves the stringing up thing.
Yeah.
Correct.
So he has a playful side. He likes to put sheets over his head and all that kind of stuff. So then he kills Charlie and Sarah, and he kills Will, and then he completely fluffs killing Laurie. Laurie wins. And I suppose he swaps bodies with a what?
Probably a paramedic, because the ambulance comes and
he swaps
maybe with, but how? When? How? Is there one single person who came into the room and he could quickly do it? The perfect timing.
Yeah. And then Laurie leaves her son somewhere. She hides to kill him in a mental institution. She fails, and then Busta Rhymes kills him. Michael, I like that Michael has
saga.
Michael does have agency in this movie, which I like. He gets the address, he drives there, he sneaks past Ronnie. Such a bad security guard. He sneaks past Ronnie and then just fluffs his lines and gets killed or gets defeated.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all garbage. I think what makes this movie is when Laurie drinks the wine when Will goes to the bathroom and then orders another one to make it seem like she didn't drink her wine. That's a good scene.
Also, what would have happened if the entire private school did not go to Yosemite for the weekend? I mean, very convenient for him. Would he just have been like, oh, no, let's try it for the 18th birthday rather? Or would he have taken on the entire school?
I mean, he lost to Laurie.
Michael's plan is very flawed, actually.
Yeah.
He got lucky.
He got very lucky.
Very convoluted story.
He got very lucky. He siphoned all the gas without getting caught. He stole a car without getting caught. Ronnie's a terrible security guard.
The entire school is away for the weekend.
The entire school's away. And then when they go one-on-one, he loses. And then he would have probably gotten hacked up further, but Ronnie stopped it.
Exactly. I guess that's why he had to get his head chopped off in the end.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it wasn't him. But
I still like this movie, though, because it's 80 minutes. And it leads to Laurie just being like, I've had enough. I like that shot of her walking back in the school. And it goes by quick.
Yes. Yes. No, it's short and sweet.
Yeah.
And that's merciful.
Very short. Steve Miner, he directed Friday the 13th Part 2 and 3, Lake Placid, House. He did Wonder Years, Warlock, Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. He directed some Dawson's Creek. Like he's a fine director. He worked with Jamie Lee Curtis on Forever Young, which is nice. It made a decent amount of money.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
It's a lot to criticize, but it's still fun.
You know what's nice about it? It never stops. Like it never explains anything. It's like, Michael got this address. Dude's driving west. Dude gets there.
Exactly.
He's attacking her. She's there. They fight. Movie over.
There we go.
That's it.
In and out, short and sweet.
Doesn't even deal with any of it. And I like it.
Exactly.
It
could have easily been a drag. It could have.
Like,
especially because it's not that scary. It's like they didn't go for like, the heavy scary.
Yeah.
So for what it was, the short and sweet, perfect.
He likes harassing people in bathrooms.
What is that about?
And Rob
What's
Zombie's
the bathroom
Halloween
thing about?
He loves messing with people in bathrooms.
Right? Like that, that is a recurring theme for him.
Just catching people with their pants down.
Like, geez, is that Michael the pervert, I guess?
Yeah, Rob Zombies, he kills them. A couple of bathroom attacks. He kills the podcaster in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And the new one.
Yep.
He's just a bathroom murderer. Like he should be called
the bathroom
Michael
murderer.
That's what he should be called. Not the babysitter killer. The bathroom.
The bathroom murderer. The bathroom butcher.
Oh, that's very alliterative. I like that. They should make it just one that's not alliterative at all. I like the bathroom murderer, because that doesn't roll off your tongue at all.
Right.
I think more people should get nicknames that are really hard to say or not alliterative.
It's really hard to say.
Like, not like the San Francisco Strangler, like the San Francisco man who puts his hands around people's throats killer. I don't know if that's real or not, but yeah, that's what I have contributed to this episode.
I love it. The obsessed with yellow nail polish murderer. Names like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
Totally.
Yeah, it's
Can't drive for shit killer. That's Michael Myers. Siphons petrol.
He's, what sucks too about Michael? The first one, he loses. Second one, he loses. Like he kills people, yes, but he drops the ball a lot.
He does. He's actually very almost, what's the word? Clunky. He's like a clunky killer. He's just clunky.
Clunky killer. Oh, I like that.
The clunky killer.
Have you heard about the clunky killer?
It sounds like a Chucky doll or something.
Oh man, but yeah, and then the movie's over. It's really
what is
Janet
your
Leigh's
favorite scream?
Oh, when she wakes up, the overhead shot.
Right? Yeah. Now I was like, that's the one.
Yeah.
Because it's both a scream. It's one hell of a scream, but it's also funny. It's also funny because they stretch it out.
And then Josh Hartnett has to go get her pills, and he knows exactly what to get her.
That's a lot of pills in that cabinet.
This is why I like this movie, though, is because there are some good touches in here with the wine, the mouthwash, the what she sees when people walk around the corner. There's some absolute bullshit jump scares in this. This movie has some of the most annoying jump scares I could think of, but I love seeing Janet Leigh. I like that. I think there's a couple good moments with her in here, and they're talking about like cleaning up the bathroom or showers when they're chatting with her, and like she's like, what she said, I don't want to get maternal with you, and that's like a cheeky little line.
No, and it was well directed. The film was really well directed. Like one of my favorite scenes is the one where mom and son has the fight in the street.
Yeah.
And like every time, like I watch the extras at the back, you can see behind Laurie, there's a couple walking up towards them, but Laurie is speaking softly, but then she starts raising her voice. And the moment she raises her voice, the couple looks up, and then they're like, well, okay, no, cross the street, go walk on that side of the street. There's also another pair of extras later on who passes them, and they're also like, kind of, what? but not in a super obvious way where they're distracting. It's just good directing. It's good
Yeah.
scene directing, out in a public space. I love little touches like that because, again, it just points to good directing and good filmmaking.
And I think writing too, because they just kept it simple. This is a very simple film, and I like that.
Mm.
And yeah, and the acting's good, the performances are good. There's some neat little touches. Jamie Lee Curtis is like excellent in it. What's your favorite kill?
Well, like I say, off screen, definitely the ice
Yeah.
skate in the face.
Yeah.
But on screen, probably the decapitation, just because it was so wild. And it's
Yeah.
every time I watch it, it's just wild. Because she just goes for it and one shot off with his head. Uh, I mean, I'll probably say that because the others are, it's like stabby stab. It's more how he drapes them afterwards. Like
Yeah.
he's some kind of artist, like my murderous art piece for you to behold.
And he has time
And
to
it's
waste to do
funny.
that. Like he's like,
Exactly.
I don't know who
He's
this
very
is.
creative. He's
I
very
don't know who
creative.
this is. I don't know if they know anybody, but I'm gonna hang her up in a closet. I don't even know if people are gonna go look for her.
Yeah, who knows? They might discover her body days later, weeks later.
He's kind of cavalier like that.
He is.
I know we also
Yeah,
have our
he's
criteria of where does the killer rank amongst the screen killers, but that's kind of hard.
No, let's not do that.
No. Best line? What's your favorite line from this one?
Yeah, that was also an interesting one because the dialogue, it's not bad dialogue, but I liked when Sarah was like looking for Charlie and she's like paging inconsiderate, party of one. That's a cheeky little line. But yeah, it's not really one that's like that I'll quote, or like use or refer to.
How about you? Are you tired of my bullshit? I'm a counselor. I'm attracted to it. Do you like that line?
There's conversations,
Yeah, that's true.
but there's not a one line. There's a lot of conversations that's like, yeah, like that. Or like at the beginning when they're like, secondhand smoke kills, right? And she's like, have people told you that secondhand smoke kills? And she's like, yeah, they're all dead.
Oh, I do like this line. I know that you get your smart mouth from my side of the family, so I'll cut you a break. Like that's a mature thing to say.
Yes, exactly. Seriously, Josh's character is really well written, and what he did with it too. Because again, he could have easily have gotten off kind of like really miserable and sick of his mom's shit, but his character is really one of the best of the films that we've discussed so far with this spin-off series that we're doing.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the best characters. Well written, well executed. One of my favorites.
How would you rank these movies? I know what you did last summer. I still know what you did last summer. Urban Legend, The Faculty, and Halloween H20.
Why would you throw an impromptu ranking in my face like that, Mark?
Well, because we have enough now to do it.
Okay, well, favorites, obviously, right?
Yeah, favorites, not best. There's no way to quantify
my
best.
favorites.
Yeah.
I mean, so the movie that I would watch first of all of those, like immediately, would be Urban Legends, then The Faculty, then probably H2O, then I Still Know, and then I Know.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna start last. I know, and then I still know, and then I'll go Faculty because not Faculty, Urban Legend, because I love the ending of it and I love her plan, but I just don't want to deal with Rosenbaum and all those guys. Like and Alicia Witt's good, but then there's Jared Leto. No, I'm gonna do Urban Legend and I'm gonna do Halloween H2O because I like this movie. And then first is Faculty.
Yeah.
Like I could put on Faculty.
Right.
I love The Faculty.
Right.
But yeah. I mean, my favorite villain though is Rebecca Gayheart.
For sure. That's honestly why Urban Legend is my favorite. Yeah. And I do like the different urban legends that she uses. She's not just my favorite villain, but that she actually uses to kill everybody. I don't know. It's a very entertaining one. That's why it trumps The Faculty for me. It's just so entertaining. But I mean, yeah, The Faculty, we gushed about how great those characters are as well. Just really, really great. I just like this one because he's got depth, Yeah,
absolutely. And so does Laurie. I like Laurie in this. And
yes, definitely.
they even try to give the kids some backstory, like Michelle Williams can't afford to go to Yosemite. Then you have the other kid, he just fails out. He like doesn't turn in something and can't go. Like there's a couple, and like I think they have really had to rewrite those two kids fast because he was supposed to be the copycat killer. So then they just turned him into what, human hornballs? What did she say about his
Yeah.
hormones? Like you're a walking hormone, or check your hormones
Yeah.
or
So,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I think what I like most about this movie is there's the little things in it. I think overall it completely falls apart because you're like, what was this dude's? What was he doing? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. What are you doing?
What are you doing? But I like the wine drinking. I like the screaming. I like that he knows where the pills are. I like those. I like that when she's like, I'll cut you a slack because we all have a smart mouth. And like both of them have a point when they're yelling at each other. And
Yep.
like she's she's probably she's like, just not today, but I feel like she says that to him every day. So I kind of think like he's just tired of it. So that's why I like this movie a lot. Is it there is some pathos there, and I think it is quite interesting in moments. And also Steve Miner by this point knew what he was doing. And I don't
Yeah.
think they had much time. They had no time to shoot this, and I think they went out to California and shot a pretty good movie.
No, and
So
I think you actually nailed it there, Mark, because I mean, like with those two characters and just like all the characters really, nobody's wrong. Usually it's like, one person's right and the other one's wrong, and the wrong person is telling the person who's right that they're wrong, and nobody wants to listen to the right person. That is how it always goes, and it's just something that is, I mean, you see it in so many movies and so many stories, where this one's nice because no one's wrong. They both have very legitimate reasons for saying what they're saying, for clashing about these things. Like, neither of them are wrong. They're both right. And it's like just kind of motivating each other to understand where the other one's coming from. And they actually do that. I also love the scene where, after class, and she's like, okay, I decided, here's your slip. You can go to Yosemite. It's fine. And then as he turns around, he goes from smile face, thanks, mom, to, oh, goodness, like, and you can see her also like being not really happy with it in the background. Like, it's those little touches that it just makes it something different, not just your same old annoying, I'm right and you're wrong,
And when she's like, remember in the street, she's like, what the blank, like at him, like she lets loose on that street. I love it. Like she doesn't hold back.
Yep, she does not. Yeah, that's one of my favorite scenes. So good.
I like this movie.
Same.
Michael's
No,
plan is bull crap, but and it completely falls apart, and he fails spectacularly. And Halloween Resurrection is very dumb, but at least I don't mind it because Jamie Lee Curtis got paid, which is cool. Like she made some cheddar for it, which is good. But yeah, I think this movie is very rewatchable. It's like 80 some minutes. It has a Creed song in it, which all these movies have Creed songs, by the way.
All these movies have Creed songs. The 90s.
Yeah. But yeah,
Creed on every soundtrack. Oh my goodness.
Every soundtrack. And they're on Scream too as well. So yeah, but whatever. They had a good run. Michael had a good drive. Do you have any other thoughts about this movie?
Nope, I'm good.
All right,
it's a blast.
we're doing it. We're 5 movies into our Scream ripoff series.
Yeah, we have to decide what's next. Maybe we should do Cursed.
Oh, yeah, why not? Screw it. Let's do it. Cursed.
Let's do Cursed.
There it is. I own it. Might as well watch it. There's a werewolf who flicks somebody off.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to talk about that one.
Cool. All right. So Cursed is next.
Yeah.
All right.
Where can we find you, Mark?
Driving from Illinois to California.
Siphoning gas along the way.
Yeah, look outside. Look outside. I'm probably siphoning gas from your vehicle.
Park your cars in the garage, people.
Lock your doors.
Mark's on the road.
I got a hose and 4 wheels.
Doing research.
Yeah.
Doing research. All in the name of research.
You know what's funny? The original Halloween, I tracked all the car movements, and I actually pulled my truck out into my cul-de-sac. And I recreated the scene where Michael Myers gets back into his station wagon and drives away. and
Yeah.
I timed how long Lori turned and looked back and the car was gone, and I matched it perfectly. And like the whole scene, it means that Michael just had to book it. Like we're talking, he had to scamper to get in that station wagon seat and drive away.
Oh, well,
But I recreated that in my cul-de-sac.
it's amazing. Did you
Yeah.
film it?
No, I had a stopwatch and I just kind of, I that would be funnier if you did film it. It would kind of give people reference. But
I feel like the world needs you to film it next time you pull a stunt like that for research purposes. For us, you know,
yeah, the
we
world
need
needs it.
to see it. Yes, we do.
I just need to find a station wagon. I can do that.
You
All
can
right.
do that. I believe in you.
All right. Thank you for joining me, Zanandi.
Thanks, Mark.
All right. So for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, for Zanandi Boetas, this is Movies, Films, and Flicks. We'll see you next week.